ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto.
I got a huge imagination and even a bigger dream. Vele nginephupho that needs attention. I pursue on being a king. Nobody will stop me, akekho ozongivimba. Kavele unenkinga plan lakhe lizobhimba. So what if I'm cocky, ngisitshela ngiyazizwe, nakrunti ngiyaziwa, ngiyazithemba makuliwa. Never evolving, senokuyijika. Vele I'm a dreamer, klaki nijinga. Khuthaza amavila, vusa amajita, amahook, amagitsa. Vele I rule in the making. Don't even care how you feel. The dreams are true and amazing. My future, my destiny.
Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihlala kumansion. Iphupho lam, ndisibona ngihamba ngemoto.
Purchase your track today.
I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah.
Surviving COVID, no vaccine. Dwana nyaphila, I'm coming alive. I'm full of ambition. I came out the hood. I'm looking for change out of the cage. All of these niggas are goats. Villain in boozy, kill all the goats. I'm fucking this punch. The steady long legs. Look at my shoes. Java got tall, my Javili trap. All of these niggas were sleeping on me. I put on the work. I'm loving the juice. It doing no favors. Shang a scope. Javili trap. A Javi no man's.
I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. Mixing combos like it's juice and gin. Sour taste in your mouth, still I'm gon' win. I'll go in like vitamin. Take a puff of this medicine. Ain't no Teflons, only aprons. That's the code for the kitchen. Chopping them greens, making them means. Taste more than your salaries. Make more than your salary. The supper, I chase up the calories. Rock designer just to make her feel like she went overseas. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, scupple, nah, nah, nah. I got the sauce, supple, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the juice, Scopo, nah, nah, nah.
Grew up with nothing, but praying to God is something. I'm turning my life into something. I left my job for something. Man, I'm grateful for some things. We never enough for some things. We always searching for something. We always searching for something. Man, I grew up with nothing, but praying to God is something. I'm turning my life into something. I left my job for something. Man, I'm grateful for some things. We never enough for some things. We always searching for something. We always searching for some things.
Tulumamele mfana wam ngithuse ngalutho sana lwam ngazamabutha sihlala ngomfutho ayizimisele saka lam.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
After the call I'm digging mine.
We're just gonna be waiting for some people to come through the live, and then I'll start with the classes today. But yeah, this is for mobile phone users. If you're using a mobile phone and you're struggling, so that's how we're gonna do it today. We'll be teaching how to stream, not stream, and how to do the trading on the mobile phone, right? So yeah,
man, I'm grateful for some things. We never enough for some things. We always searching for something. We always searching for something. Man, I grew up with nothing, but praying to God is something. I'm turning my life into something. I left my job for something. Man, I'm grateful for some things. We never enough for some things. We always searching for something. We always searching for some things.
it's 1:30 right now where I'm from. We're looking at the market, but today's thingy is all about this, right? We are here today. So these are all the templates, the flashcards, not templates, the flashcards that I want us to go through for the mobile phone. Just so you guys can see that this is possible. You can be able to see on your mobile phone, right? So yeah. Or let me rather just start. If people want to see where we started, they can go through the live stream, right? So yeah, I think I should just start because I can't wait for people if I don't know if they're even gonna come. So yeah. So here is an example of my flashcards, the trades that I've taken before. I document everything, as you know. I take screenshots of the trades that I take before I take them. So this is for beginners. If you're beginning and you're struggling to see the M's and W's and how to trade the Btmm, I'll explain a few things as I go, but in this instance, right, we got a M pattern that was forming. This was our first leg and this is our second leg, right? So if you see something like this play out, and let's say somewhere here was our previous high, or it could be last week's high, it could be yesterday's high, or whatever high, or last month's high, let's say, for example, and they come and then they give you this type of pattern, an M pattern. We take the trade, right? So that's the first flash card we're gonna go through. This was on an M15 gold. I trade gold a lot, so probably all the flash cards are gonna be from gold, right? So here is another example, or is the same trade, but now on our time frame. I think you see, even look at how the TDI looks, the RSI. They went out of the bands, came back, blood in the water, and then they came for second leg, which is here, and then we go down, right? But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm using mobile phone, but love Btmm, man. Yeah, you can still see my guy. You can still see I'm using a mobile phone, but love Btmm. Yeah, I also love it. I used to, teach myself to do it on the phone before I even got to PC. The PC is just a luxury for me. It's something that you can use when you have a PC, but if you don't have a PC, you can use your phone and still be able to see these trades and take them. Don't hold yourself back thinking you can't, right? You can. Trust me, you can. I've done it before. I've done it a lot of times. I just used to trade on my phone. I analyze and I do everything on my phone, right? So yeah, as you can see, this was a nice clean M pattern that they gave us, and look at where they are in the range. They almost had oversold the range, and they're giving us a M pattern where they went out of the bands, inside the bands, right? So let's move on. This, I think, is still the same trade. It's just zoomed in properly. This is where you take your trade when they close above the 13 EMA there. That's our signal for entry as the Btmm traders, guys. So once they close below the 13, we take the trade, and this was the hour time frame, and look at how they were pushing so nicely down. And still the same thing, shark fin out, first leg outside of the bands, inside, and then when they cross here, that's what we call water inside the bands. The blood in the water, blood in the water. This is a shark fin. They spike out of the water and come back, and then there's blood in the water, and then for the second leg they come and then they drop, right? So that's how you see the setups. I think this is also still the same trade, right? I took maybe 2 trades or 3, I don't remember, and then this was a February trade, and then first take profit, second take profit. We always go for the previous low. That's where we target our take profit. Is usually on the thing here, on our previous low, or if there's EMAs here, let's say the 200 EMA was somewhere down here, or the 800, that's where we take our profit. All right, so yeah, let's move on to the next. You see, I think it's still the same trade. Look at how they pushed into profit now, right? They pushed into profit, and sometimes once they go below the market baseline here, that even confirms even more the trade. It tells you Guti now they've locked this peak in a way. We're still on a downtrend, and once they break below, after they've given us a shark fin on the high, you must know you can still hold there's still potential of the market dropping, right? As you can see here, we were close to the take profit, and this was a M pattern that we saw, so yeah. And these were the trades, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I don't remember, but yeah, these are some of also I do take screenshots of the trades just to show you guys this is possible. You can do it also. So imagine here we started with $3, right, and look at where our equity was, $20 profit, right? So it's possible, guys, just using your mobile phone. You see the trade was close to take profit here. Okay, I think this is another one because I'm seeing a 0.02 there, or is it the same one? But anyway, look at how they also behave here. Yeah, it's another one. Look at how they behave. Alright, look at even here the TDI, the shark fin out of the water, and then the blood inside the water, and then they come back for second leg, outside the band, inside the band. First leg will be outside, second leg inside, even though this sometimes could be higher than this, but as long as it's inside the band, that also it's a signal for you to take the trade, you know. So as a phone, on a mobile phone user, right, always look at that. If you have your TDI on in your trade, in your phone, in your graph, then you can easily spot these things. You can even click on it and then increase your TDI so you can see properly. Right, you can see the shark fin out inside the bands, outside, and then the second leg inside the band. Right, this is what Steve always speaks about, outside and inside the band. Right, so yeah, let me move to the next. Look at this, look at how clean this move was. Nice and beautiful. And look at this on the 15-minute, the 50-200 cross there, and then they pull back to the 200 EMA. First leg outside the band, inside the band. Nice move, and they just touched the market baseline here, meaning they still have to push down. And our take profit was on the low in this instance, you know, the previous low. Our first take profit will be here. If you have a 0.02 or 0.01, you take your profit. If you have a 0.02, you take your first target here, and then you let the one run into profit, right? So this is another example. Here is some of other trades that we've taken with the same setup and same skill as we use Guti. M and W patterns. This was a sell, probably it was a M pattern. So imagine from $20 in one trade, you all the way to 60, and we were still holding, meaning it still had potential to get to even above 100, right? So yeah, let's move on. Look at this, see, nice. And another thing, guys, you must always remember, right? Yeah, I think this trade is the one that I was showing now with the 0.05, 0.022. It's this one, right? The 0.05 and 22. You know, so imagine this from $20 all the way to Moma $64. You know, just with this one trade, right? And they even hit our first take profit here on the previous low, right? And this happens a lot. This, you know, sometimes they will give you a nice clean M pattern, right? And then when they drop, they will come back up, you know, close to maybe half of this move going down, halfway of it, and then they'll reject and start going down. This is to scare you out of the trade, because imagine you go down, like for example here, right? Imagine your account is here at $41, then they start pulling back up again. You see, as is here, it's $41 probably. So as they pull back up, you go all the way to $20, let's say. All right. So now you're thinking, maybe they're not gonna go down, they're gonna go up, right? And you close your trade and then they move, because that's what they want. They want to scare you out of a good trade. And Steve speaks about this all the time. There will always be that move to scare you out of a trade. But us, as we know, we don't fear. instead of fearing, that's where we add in more position. That's why you see I added a 0.05, but this is a risky, right? Because this big number is supposed to be on top. You start with the big number and then you scale in with small lot sizes. Just in case they go against you, you still know that big number is carrying the small lot sizes that you're adding on, right? But this is how you see it on your phone, guys. The 50 200 crossed, the bounce on the 200 EMA, they give us a nice clean M pattern and the drop, right? This was the similar trade. You see here they were probably pulling back and I added another trade, right? And this is another example. In this instance, you didn't get the shark fin, outside the bands inside, but we were on the 200 EMA, right? On the 200 EMA, they gave us this M pattern, right? And then they started dropping, and we took the sell, and the sell only confirms when they close below the 13 EMA. Actually, I was also too early here, but it's because I already know what's going on. Sometimes once you do it over and over and over, you start seeing the pattern of what they are doing, and you can be able to enter early. So this was the trade. I'm guessing before it went into profit, $12 start. We're already at 17, with this $4 profit that we are in. Right, almost $5. And then I start adding in more positions in, because at least I know this is holding a little bit of weight for me in my account. So that's always my psychology. You need to have a bigger trade on top, and you can make this 0.02 a bigger trade by letting it run into profit, even if, let's say, it gets at 10, right? And our take profit is 20, 0.02. So what you do is you add at 10, and these are gonna be 10 each, and then this is gonna be 20. Then that way you're maximizing on your move. This is always something I keep on my phone. This is my favorite verse, right? Invest your money in foreign trading. This is in the Bible, guys. Invest your money in foreign trading, and one of these days you will make profit, or you will make a profit, right? So always remember that this is what motivates me, guys. This is what keeps me going in bad days where I'm losing trades and what, because it happens, guys. You will get days where you're losing, you will get days where you're making money. But if you follow the rules, and you're bound to make money, your losses become very small. Even in your bad week, you can still end your week in net profit if you follow your rules, right? Here is an example of a W pattern. Okay, let me see the comment first before I continue. Can I ask about Telegram so you can all contact on a day-to-day basis? Your network is your net worth. Okay, yeah, I do have a Telegram group. Let me share it here before we continue, and then I'll continue with the classes. Yeah. But yeah, guys, for me, I don't do any paid signals. I don't do signals at all. I don't do any paid groups. The only thing I do is teach, and I can teach a one-on-one. I can do a one-on-one teaching, and that we can speak in the Telegram group how we can work that out. I'm just looking for that share thingy here to share the Telegram group. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
All of these niggas were sleeping on me. I put on the work, I'm loving the juice. It doing no favors, shine a scope.
Telegram group. Yeah, I shared my Telegram group. And guys, please don't forget to like the video. If you're watching, just like the video, guys, because I bring content. So yeah, let's continue, guys. So yeah, here they gave us this is my flashcards, guys. This is the trades that I've taken and how to see everything play out as a Btmm trader. You can use your phone. These are examples on my phone. I didn't look on my PC when I took these trades. They were all taken using my phone, right? So yeah, in this example they gave us a nice clean a W pattern, first leg here, which was outside the bands. Even if it's just that little thingy, it was outside, came back in, there was blood in the water. Second leg, inside the band, outside the band, inside the band. But here sometimes this can be even lower than this, but still inside the band, right? That's how we know this candle is the first candle that closed above the 13 EMA. We took the trade here, we are in profit, right? So yeah, let's move on to the next example. I think this is the trade that we took. Is this? I think I added that 0.0. Oh no, I'm wrong. This is a different one. Yeah, it's a different story. Here we got another trade. Usually these for me are like a half a bet, where they don't come back for second leg, right? They don't come back for second leg. Usually these are half a Batman trades. Alright, they hit it once and then they just start dropping. And usually this is a straight away, where they don't even do a stop hunt, they do a straight away. But not like this. This was a stop hunt because they went high. They gave a W here, closed above the 13, when pushed up and then dropped. Right. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Still the same trade, and you see how they were behaving now. They were looking like they wanna reverse on that same level there. Yeah, and I took another sell here. So because you see, I was seeing this. For me, once, let's say they're trapping, right? They're gonna be trapping above the market baseline, this yellow line, right? They're gonna be trapping above it. So once they come below it, then we know we are now in a downtrend. We're selling. Even if we know, let's say we know we're in a downtrend, but once we in this market baseline or below it, the sell is good. Yeah, here we were expecting to buy, right? Because we were seeing the 200 EMA there. They were bouncing on the 200 EMA. First leg, second leg. This we can count as the first leg, although it's not clean outside the band, inside, but yeah, they were still forming it, right? Yeah, so that's why we took a buy here. Next, was it the same buy? I don't think it's the same buy. This was the day. This was a day structure. Yeah, most probably is the same setup. But you see how nice and clean that W is, and then we took that buy and it pushed up right on the 50 EMA here, and this was outside the band, inside the band trade. Right, outside the band, blood in the water, and then second leg. It's very squeezed in. You can't see it properly unless you zoom. If I could only zoom in, I would zoom in, but I can't because it's not like this. I don't want to zoom in like this, but yeah. But you can see, the W pattern here. Outside the band, go in, inside the band, and then they start pushing up, right? Here is another trade. For me, I like trading $10. That's what I found the most. I found $10 and then I try and grow the $10 always, right? Always. Here we were on $22, took a trade, we were already in profit. $22 is the same trade we took. It was now pushing to $7. Here was an M pattern, and look at how they doing the M pattern outside even though there was no blood in the water. Like when they come in the water, there was no blood, only they started crossing here. They bounced, gave us a neckline, then they went up again, right? Then they started dropping again. Then we took the sell here, right? Because we knew what's happening. By the time they close above below the 13, we would be still deep into profit, right? By the time some people enter or wherever, when they break whatever low, that's how they enter. I'm already taking profit after I'm done for the day. Right, look at this. Look at this. From $65 all the way to 100. Nice M pattern, because this is a sell I'm seeing. So this was a nice M pattern. Even went above our usual take profit, because I usually, this is 0.03. Yeah, it's good. Because usually on a 0.01 I take 10. 0.02 20, like that, so you can count it like that. That's how I do it. Look at this nice clean M pattern here. Although they kept hitting this high, look at how many times they rejected on this high. Even this I count as a rejection, right? They hit, reject, hit, reject, hit, reject, hit, reject. They forming an M pattern here, right? But here on the TDI, it was almost like a consolidation. No outside structure, no shark fin, and no inside the band leg. So probably this wasn't an ideal trade. Alright, this wasn't an ideal trade. That's how you learn to clean up your trades, guys. You learn to clean your trades like this. If you see this noise and there's no shark fin out of the water, leg out and leg inside the band, then you don't take the trade, right? In this instance, I took it and it paid out. But imagine if it didn't pay out, right? Because you see how they're behaving. It's almost like they're consolidating, and how much they're hitting the price up and down, right? So be careful of that, guys. This was the trade. That's 0.04. I'm seeing here 0.04. This was the trade. All right, we hit $100 72. From 72 we got this, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's possible, guys. You can do it on your mobile phone. You can. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it on your mobile phone. You can. Right, you can do it on your mobile phone. You once you practice it, you'll start seeing it more and more every day, right? But yeah, let's move on. Still the same trade. Yeah, so here was a W pattern forming. First leg, second leg. Although here in this example there was no leg out of the bands also. So this was also like a tricky trade, because you need all of this confluence. You need everything to go in line for you to take clean trades, to avoid any losses, right? To be almost 90% accurate. We need to wait for these setups to happen. You see a nice clean outside the band, and then water blood in the water, and then for a second leg inside the band, and then you move up. And then when they close above the 13 EMA in a buy, then you take your trade. Not like me here. You see here, they haven't even closed above the 13. I was already taking the trade. But as I said, it's because I've done it so many times. I know once they start doing this, rejecting so much, it's gonna move up. I can enter before they close above the 13 EMA and I'll still be good. And I'm using proper risk, right? Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. It just shot up. Look at guys, look at this. See here, it was before it started moving. I took the trade and I took a screenshot, and then look at this. Look at this beautiful move up, and now you can see the W pattern clean. All right, that's why I say I know. And once this on the hour, and you see 5 was about to be a hit in this instance, so this candle was gonna close at 5 o'clock, and then they were gonna continue pushing up, right? And already here they're going above the market baseline, right? So that's a signal for me that yeah, the buy is confirmed and it's good. All right, even though my buy wasn't a clean buy, like we didn't get a shark fin outside the water, you know, and all of that, but yeah, it's still there. That's how I even marked this zone to see, because once they hit it once, they came up back up, I draw my zone here. This is where I look for my setup, and then once they come back again to this zone, then I know when I need to react. Once they start rejecting, you don't just when they hit the box and now you start entering. No guys, we don't do that here. We wait. Right, next. Still the same trade here. I just zoomed it in. No, this was a different trade. This was 2 trades. I don't know why, but yeah, anyway, here for example was another M pattern. This was a nice clean M pattern. No, it wasn't clean because I don't see the shark fin outside here. Alright, as I'm saying guys, this is how you clean up your trades. This is how you get to see where you take and where not to take. But in this instant I followed my rules, because the first candle that closed below the 13, then I took my trade. Right, and then we wait and see how they play out. Excuse me. Here we have a M pattern, which was a nice beautiful M pattern on the 200 EMA. Right, probably the 50 200 crossed up there somewhere, and then price came down, gave us first leg, came for a neckline, gave us second leg, and then dropped. Right, so yeah, this happens all the time guys. Once you start seeing this more and more and more and more, you start to see what they're doing. And look at here, as I said, I enter sometimes before they go down, and when they close below the 13 in this example, because this was an M pattern. When they close below the 13 EMA, then I enter. Then I take this stop loss, I put it here, and I let the market run. Right, let's move on. This is the patterns. This is the weekly structure that they need to do. You know how Steve says it, the consolidation, the trap move, W pattern, then push 3 levels up. Right, sorry guys. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you see the structure, and this structure keeps repeating itself over and over and over and over again guys. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. You will see it forever. Here we got a W, an M, although we didn't get like a second leg. This happens also, but for me, I knew because they spend a lot of time here. Right, if they spend a lot of time here, and then I know Guti, they doing something here. They cannot be chilling here for a long time and not move. And afterwards, look at how much they move. Look at how much momentum they move. And then this is the 800 EMA where we usually want to take our profit. Right, we want to take profit on the EMAs, as I said in my previous videos on the channel. Here, imagine we took a sell there, headshot. This was a headshot. This is what we call a headshot, sniper entry. Right, before even the move happens, you must be already in. You avoid all of this noise going up and down here. You can comfortably hold your trade. Once you imagine, even if you put your stop loss where I put it, they came close to it and they missed it, and then they dropped. You know, sometimes they might not miss it and they might hit it, but we don't put stop loss that quick. Maybe that's because they already it was a new day that they opened, and I just moved my stop loss, into profit. Right, and here we can also see a shark fin outside the water, but it's just not clean because we can't see proper. Can't zoom it in, but yeah. Here was an example of a W pattern. You see how the price was behaving even here. They went out of the band here, and came back in. Right. This is the same setup, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So this was before even they hit the 800, the 200 EMA. So they hit the 200 and went for the 800 EMA, and this is the hour time frame. And this was a 15. Sorry for that. This was a 15-minute time frame. In this 15-minute time frame, it goes along with this. As they hear, the 50 on the hour is the 200 on the 15 minutes. So that's why. So that's why we are here on the 800 right now. Because price has been rejecting here on the low. They made us a nice clean W pattern. We take the buy here. Imagine on this low headshot, but actually a headshot would have been there. But yeah, it still classifies as a headshot because our entry level is somewhere here. When they close above the 13, that's our entry level. Next, yeah, see here now they were still moving and we were still holding into the next day. This is a period separator, separates the day into the new day. Then you look, especially on this EMA, the 800 EMA, this is usually where they do the reversals, right? So you must always be careful of this, because I'm also seeing one push here. They rejected, came back down and gave second push, third push. So what do we expect? Expect a M pattern drop back to the beginning. If this is the peak formation, right? If this is a peak formation, then we're expecting price to push, come back and test this 200 EMA and then we move up. This could be it. Even on the 50, they could go up here to the 800 and then come back for second leg, then we move up again. Right. So yeah, let's move on. Here was a M pattern. The first leg they went out of the band, and then they opened a new day. When they opened a new day, they started trapping again on that same high. But you see how market was falling here, but here it's staying in the same position. That shows they doing something there. Here are more trades. This was a M pattern, not that clean. I wouldn't advise you to take this one. It wasn't that clean, but you see here we got divergence. That's what made me take the trade, because of divergence. See, when price is pulling down, but here it's going up, because this position here on the graph is high, but here on the TDI is low, right? Then that tells us this is divergence, because even here this is higher than almost all these points, especially this one, but here it's low and these other points are high, right? That's how we know this is a divergence. Still same trade, I think, still same trade, but here take profit was about to be hit, and our entry actually would have been here. But sometimes Steve says once the candle is too big, you skip on the trade. You need to have small candles like this, and then you can easily enter. Imagine if they closed here, just when they went above, below the 13, they closed, and then you take your trade and then you go. Alright, so yeah, this is another example. Here it was still the divergence trade. I just moved my stop loss into more profit, just in case they turn back. Imagine how much profit I've already booked from there to there, right? So I'm booking profit like this. Next, still same trade. I think it's still the same trade because we took it up there. But here, you see here in this hour time frame here, it's more clean, right? Because I see the first leg outside the band, right? And there was blood in the water. They came for second leg here, but they made another M, for that second leg. So this first leg, come down for neckline, come back up, make another W, make another M pattern, and then we drop. right? Look at even how much they spiking this rejection here, right? So that's how you see it. Let's see. Next. Yeah, you see in this example, guys, I want to show you this, right? I want you to see this. So here, right, you get an M pattern, our peak formation high. In this instance, this was beautiful because now we can aim for the EMAs. Like you aim for this EMA or that EMA, but knowing the structure, right? Because you see it's divergence. It's going up here, but it's going down on the graph, right? So maybe I just came from the other previous picture. This is just because you see where we took it was a headshot. This was the same trade, so this was me just looking at a bigger view to see where we are going. This one was another trade, M pattern. Although it's not clean, but first leg they hit, and I see out of the band there a little bit. They came back, there was blood in the water, and then second leg came here around this zone there, but it was already inside the band. But in this case, look at even how they were moving. But this also tells you 1, 2, 3 levels. Then they completed their 3 levels in a smaller time frame. Right. And all of this can be done on your phone, guys. And here you see here, as I was saying, 1, 2, 3, and then the pullback, they give a nice M pattern. I take the trade, then they came back to scare me out of the trade. I didn't budge, and then we drop into profit. They'll even break this low. Sometimes that's how I hold more position, because I know once they come back up again and then don't break the previous high, or yesterday's high, and then I know we still stop hunt high drop. Steve says it. Peak formation, first day of drop, next day open, stop hunt high drop, the next day stop hunt high drop, then we're done, right? Then we're looking for a reversal, but we're still on a downtrend, but we'll be looking for a reversal. Here it's another trade. This was our leg outside the band. We can say there was blood in the water there when they crossed, but not close to the band, sorry. So here, what do we expect? I'm expecting them to come again. If they don't, then the trade gets validated once we close below here. But in this, I think they might have came back up, because this was almost like first leg. This is the first leg that hit the 200, so we will expect a second leg to come and hit. So let's move on. Yeah, you see, they hit it outside the band, came blood in the water. Here they came back again outside the band. This is also still valid if they came out of the band and then came out of the band, not inside. Still valid, right? But depending on where they are, in this example they on the 200 EMA, so that's how I know this trade was valid. That's why I took it when this engulfing candle closed below the 13, because this is the first candle that closed up below the 13 EMA. I take my trade, a small pullback, drawdown that doesn't scare me, and then we drop into profit. Right. So let's move on. Here we got a W, but this W was not clean at all, guys. The reason I take these type of trades is because I know, right, I'm willing to risk
I'm turning my life into something. I left my job for something.
Excuse me, I'm willing to risk I'm willing to risk when I take this trade. It's all a risk. My risk is calculated. I know what I'm doing. Because even here, for me, as I'm seeing this, this might have also came back before they went up. You're right, because that's, for me, that's first leg. Right now, as I'm seeing it, we're still waiting for second leg. Although they might come here close or even here and then go back up and make that your second leg. Right, so yeah, this is some of the profit from $5 all the way to almost $30 with 3 trades running. It shows that I think we took this first one, then second one, then third one. Once we in more profit here, we add. Right. This was the trade. This was the 3 trades. The move I was saying, this is not a clean move. They might have came back, but in this example, they just shot up to our take profit. But still, this could have been where they turned and go back down before they go up. Right, this level here. So
we always searching for something. We always searching for something.
Yo, I don't know what's going on with me now, but yeah, let's continue. So you see here, almost close to take TP. Probably my TP was hitting this example, and then they probably would have came back down a little bit before they go up. Right. There it was about to be hit, and then there's other take profit there. From 5, I think the other one closed. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, let's move on. This was another trade. Oh yeah, you see this, that's the same trade I was speaking about, right? Look at how they came back down. Right, look at how they came back down, and I knew that they were gonna come back down just by looking from that picture, from this picture. I knew they were gonna come down and go back up, because there's no way they're just gonna go up without a second leg. You know, sometimes they do this and you think, yo, this is the move I'm missing out, and what that can they gonna come. If you come on your graph and you see one leg like this, you don't see a nice clean W or M pattern, then you know you're still good. You can still wait and wait for the trade to play out. Because look at here, came back down. I'm sure we probably added or left that one running when they came back. We were not scared because we had our stop loss in there, and then they move up. You see, yeah, we even added, I'm sure, trades. Not even, I'm sure we added here, because I can see it, because when they were going down we only had this one, and my TP was stop loss was down there, but we moved it into profit, right? And then this one, maybe stop loss is probably this one, or this one down there, almost this one, then this is for that one. Yeah, but yeah, look at this push up, right? So let's move on. Here was an M pattern. First leg here came down, neckline, came back up, a hammer. This is the hour, so that was 3, 2. This was at 1. They throw a hammer at 1 o'clock. You can take your trade. You see, even I took it here. I took the sell here. That shows when they closed here. I wait a bit. They opened a new candle. Maybe they pushed up a little bit. Once they start rejecting again, I take my trade. Go down, I add. They push down, I take my stop loss, put it into break even. That's how I do. Look at this one. But I'm sure it's the one from the hour. Leg outside the band, although it's not that clean, but leg was outside the band, came in with blood, but the blood was a bit far from the thingy, but I still counted. And then the second leg inside the band, right? And look at this. price even broke that high, but here they didn't. It was inside the band. That's what tells you that here you are still in the right move. Right. So let's move on. Look at this. You see, this was before they moved, right? So here was when they moved, and I added. I took this and then added this to 0.02, and they dropped. This candle was the first candle to close below the 13. Yeah. And you see, as I said, leg out of the band, inside the band. These are all the mobile phone trades that I took. I didn't use any PC taking these trades. I just looked on my phone and I executed. Same rules I'm teaching you right now. That's how I look for them. On your TDI, shark fin, first leg outside the band, inside the band, you take your trade. Right. Even in this example, they came out. When they went back in, there was blood in the water. But I see the second leg there, but for me it wasn't that clean. They probably came back. They can push up all the way here and then come back, then go up. Alright, it's possible they can do it. Or this could be a nice W and they done. They push up, they don't come back for second leg. That's when a lot of money is trapped here. They don't come back for second leg. There's no point for them to trap if they've already gotten what they want. You see, so this trade, was it this? I'm not sure. Let me see. 1955. It's not this one. But probably they came back down on 1955 and then I took the trade. Maybe I took this one out. And then when they came back down 1955, I took another one. When they came back for the second leg. Because it's possible that we were in this move. Alright. So when they got here, they came back down for the second leg. I took a trade and then moved up. Even here, I think it was this one. They just came back down. Here, look at this nice, clean. This looks clean, although on the TDI is not as clean, but it looks clean because I can also see, the shark fin outside there, right? The shark fin outside of the band. Inside there was blood in the water. Although even here is still classify this whole part as the shark fin, because even here they were still trapping. Pushed up inside second leg inside the band, right? But you can tell that they were just trapping here, and then they moved. I entered before they even closed here. First trade, second trade, they closed above the 13. The first candle to close above the 13, I take my trade, then I wait. Here is another example of, I think this was a scaling in. If not, this was the structure, because maybe let's say they've been dropping the whole day, they do something like this, they reject, come for first leg, go down neckline, come back second leg, and then they drop. TP was almost about to be hit, right? Sometimes you don't need to stay that long in the market. You take what it gives you and move on. As long as you hit your TP for that day, you're good. You'll come back the next day again with, especially if it's not your trading days and you're still forced into trade. This is what you do. You just take your take profit, second take profit there on the low, then you're good. This was a W pattern. I see first leg there, neckline, second leg. And when they pushed, guys, you must remember always, if they give you a W pattern like this with a neckline that high, they have to break that high, this high. They have to break it because it's our neckline for the W. So if their neckline is that far, they have to go past it. I hope you understand. But yeah, here I'm seeing a lot of activity here on the oversold zone. It was time for us to buy because we were at oversold too much. So they gave us here is this structure. I don't really see that M or W pattern that clean. Alright, I see like some sort of a head and shoulder where they gave like a shoulder here, head and shoulder. Alright, that's what I see. But gold usually doesn't give us head and shoulders that much. It gives us M's and W's. Right. So yeah, let's move on. W pattern. You know, the leg outside, although it's not out, but the leg outside came back, blood in the water. Second leg inside the pen. Yeah, safe to take the trade. And actually here we were late. We were supposed to take it either there or before they moved. Here we were already late. And we don't chase trades here. Once they leave the station, we don't trade. We don't chase. Right? Once they've moved, we don't chase. We don't put in positions when they're here and you see they've already made the W. No, we don't chase. We wait for the next setup if this setup didn't work, or if you didn't see it happen in time and you were late. Right? Yeah. So let's move on. Look at this. I think this is this. I think I just added another trade, 1936. Let me see, 25, 19, yeah, 1936, 25. Oh, so most probably I took it there, and then they came back down. Once they rejected, I added this, and then they pushed up. Then my TP is on the first EMA, second TP, second EMA. Then I'm done for the day. I'm good. Okay, TP here was about to be hit, and this was the trade, right, from 63 all the way to $101, and this happened in one setup. Right, look at the profit. As I said, from 0.02 I always take 20. You know, that's my target for 0.02 is $20, and here almost 20. And the reason I was holding this one was because this one hadn't reached 20 yet, so I was waiting for this to hit 20. So whatever number this was at, I was gonna be fine. Look at that, pushing to my TP. Another trade, but here the first leg was not outside the band, right? Probably you would skip this trade, but if you saw what I saw, let's say the EMAs are coming down there, the 50 200 crossed, and then this was the bounce, and then you know what's happening, then you can take the trade without waiting for these confirmations of the shark fin and what, right? Yeah, I think this one we did discuss. I'm not sure. Okay, please excuse me a little.
Ngiyabona bangazi singene stikini ngengwazi ngijayivisa impilo ngishastela selife kuze kube nebhutsheni nekwayo shoti ngingikwayo tenkote zimfrani igroove stanglayo weekend inejoy ngihappy ngejoint ngihlezi ngidrunk kumnandi elifini kusofting for sure emafini shola must believe in my dreams shofela I believe in my dreams fake shofela I'm digging some ideas 255 flight years no learners imvumbuka nelicense shobe ngazi kuzokuba nesuccess.
Waze kwamnandi elifini ngathi ngibambilutho mama ngathi ngajaya ngishaya ivosho nongibona ngathi ngajaya ngishaya ivosho nongibona ngathi ngajaya ngishaya ivosho nongibona waze kwamnandi elifini ngathi ngibambilutho mama ngathi ngajaya ngishaya ivosho nongibona ngathi ngajaya ngishaya ivosho nongibona ngathi ngajaya.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, so yeah, I think I discussed this a little bit, but here was on the 50 EMA, right? They gave us a first leg and then second leg hammer. That's the trade I explained, and then we get in just before, when they close, right? Then yeah, let's move on. Here was scaling in. We probably took trades here and took profit, and then we scaled in here, because here was our peak formation low, as I'm seeing, and looks like a head and shoulder here. This was the head and another shoulder, and then we pushed price up, come back to scale these guys out of a good trade. If you don't fear, you would have made money. All right, so yeah, let's move on. This was a M pattern. So first leg and then second leg came, they hit almost about to close below the 13 EMA. Then we're good, the trade is valid. Still the same trade here, although the TDI, they were bouncing. Look at even here, they bounced here, it's outside the band, inside, I mean the blood in the water. They come and hit it again, they hit, but they don't go out the band. They hit it again 3 times, still same level, but here it's not the same levels. This one is high, I mean low, then there's 2. Alright, so yeah, let's move on. Here, nice, 50, 200 crossed. Price reacts on the 200, 800 EMA, give us a nice M pattern. See, outside the band. We know that we are ready to move now. You know, here was a W, I mean a structure. You see what I was telling you about that other picture that we probably took trades. You see, we bought here, price went up, came back, gave us another W and a 50, 200 crossed, because this was our peak formation. We push up, look at this push up, and we're still holding the trade from the previous day. Right, so that's what I'm saying, guys. It's possible. You just have to follow the EMAs, learn how you use the EMAs and your strategy properly. Then I think you guys you'll be good. Because with these trades, guys, nobody teaches us. Steve teaches us the strategy, but not like in depth, right? There's things we don't understand when he explains the strategy. A lot of these things you'll have to go and learn on your own. You know, I took time to learn these things on my own, right? I'm self-taught. I don't have a mentor. I don't have anything. I'm self-taught, right? But now I'm at a point where I can share my knowledge with people, and it took time for me to start sharing my knowledge. It took me 4 or 5 years to start sharing, right? Because even here, look at how nice this is. Here you can see the 50-200 crossed, nice and clean. And like this trade was the one that I was showing you here, this one. Right, it's this trade. It's just I zoomed it in, so it's this trade. The 50-200 crossed there, and now pull back, and this is a beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. But yeah, this is a zoom in of it. First leg outside the band, blood in the water. Second leg, inside the band. And then we take the trade. We're supposed to take it here when the close above the 13. This is our entry, but because we know what we're doing, we take it before that, and we avoid all the noise. Then we maximize on our profits also. Right, let's move on. Still same trade. We were still holding that trade down there. We took profit on this one, and we let it ride. Right. This was our take profit. As I said, we aim for the previous high, right? Or last week's high. That's how we do it. Yeah, another W pattern was forming. Trade was supposed to be taken when they close above the 13 EMA, but as I always say, we know what we're doing, and we've done it so many times over and over. Once they start doing this, we know what's happening. All right, first leg neckline, come back for second leg, they start rejecting like this. I enter with no fear. All right, and here was our take profit for this trade. All right, And here you probably see 1 2 3 pushes. First level was complete, then they this was the pushes, the push 1, push 2, push 3, W pattern, then we move up, stop hunt low, peak formation probably down there, give first leg, come back down, do this, stop hunt low, rise, the next day stop hunt low, rise, then we're done with level, with that one level in whatever time frame. Yeah, so here it's the same trade, right? Same trade. Look at here, look at the TDI. They did the first leg here, look at where the second leg is, inside the band but on the market baseline there, way on top there. But here look at how much it went down. It even broke the structure, but here it didn't, right? That shows you that this is where they're trapping money. These are all signs of here, guys, please listen carefully, right? I'm gonna say this softly. This is how you see, guys, and Steve says it, the spikes are there for you to see. It's them showing you their hand that this is the move, right? These are signs, guys. You need to pay very close attention to this. Imagine how many pictures I've been going through. I'm saying the same thing. Think about it. Just think about it. It's the same thing over and over and over again. They keep repeating the same pattern. They might do it in different ways, but it's the same pattern and the same way they trap. They trap the same way. There's nothing else they can do. The market moves in two directions, guys. It's only up and down. So you're bound to see this, right? And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. That's where you have aha moments. Right, but this is powerful, guys. Powerful. Once they do this in front of your eyes, first leg like that outside the band and inside, and there's blood in the water. Our second leg is there on the market baseline. They don't even come here close to that band, but here look at how much they broke that low so much. They violated it and then rejected. At some point, this whole candle was red. People saw selling, and imagine you come in your graph the whole day, they've been dropping like this. What do you see? What would you do? You'd want to sell, because that's what you see. And you remember in the previous in the last stream I said, if everyone is selling, I'm a buyer. If everybody's seeing a buy, I'm a seller. Not that when you say I'm a seller, I'm a buyer. No, I look at the graph and it tells me that people are buying, I'm a seller. It tells me people are selling, I'm a buyer. Because in this instance, people are selling. The market has been going down the whole day. Imagine they open, you see the market dropping down the whole day. I don't know if you don't see it, guys. Look at this. TP was about to be hit there on the 800 EMA. Just before the 800. That's where I always put my TP. Sometimes because they come close and then reject. Sometimes they just smash it and go past it like that. But that's why we put multiple trades. First take profit, second take profit probably up there. Or you don't even put your second take profit at all. You just let it ride. Right, let's continue. There was almost close to hitting it. Here was a nice pattern. Look at this. First leg, neckline. Second leg on the 50 EMA, and the 800 also happened to be there, and they dropped nicely, beautifully. Our trade was supposed to be taken somewhere there when they closed the first candle to close below the 13, but we take it here because we know, right? You already know that they were trapping here in this zone, right? So yeah, this is a zoom in of it. Look at how beautiful this thing is. And look at how they opened the day with a gap here. They opened the day, they gapped up. Why? They're inducing people to buy. Once you start buying, they reject. And you're like, ish, maybe I'm wrong. You close, you sell, they go up. You buy at the wrong possible time, they go down, you don't have the stamina to go in anymore for that sell, and you've missed it, or your account is blown. You've missed the trade, sadly. No. So even here, look at how they behaved. You see, once they go up below the market baseline, here there was no shark fin in this trade, but it's still valid because we knew what they were doing in this zone, right? In this whole zone here, this was our sell zone. And look at this candle. Once this candle rejected, closed, I wait a bit, a rejection, or even I take the trade, small drawdown, then to profit. Right? I think here I took profit, or this was a different trade that we didn't take. But you see, look at how nice they did it on the 200 EMA pattern. First leg neckline, second leg hammer there, drop. You could have sold on the hammer there, or sold this candle was too big. That's why I sell on the hammer, or when just before they move, because sometimes they do an engulfing candle and it's already late for you to go in here. Imagine all this money you lose, you're waiting for it to close below the 13. Once they get here, you've already missed the move. I cannot enter there. Probably that's why I didn't enter, or I did, I took it out, I don't know. But yeah, this was a W pattern, right? First leg here, there's no TDI, but still the same thing. First leg neckline, came back, hammer there, they gave us, we buy. We're supposed to buy here, but this is the candle that will close below, above the 13 EMA probably, right? Next, look at this. They closed above the 13. This one was the one that closed, but still look at the move. If you wanted to enter here, look at the drawdown there when they closed above. But because I'm here down there and I was supposed to be down here, but I'm still good down there. All of this noise you avoid. Once they're going down here like this, you're not scared. You know, you let them go. So this was the trade. I think this was a different one where they hit, or it was the same one, hammer. They went up, came back down, you know, to take out the people that got it right. Sometimes they do this, they come back for everybody's stop loss. If there's too much people that saw the move, they might come down and take them out before they move up again. But probably I took profit, and then when they came back down, I took more trades, right? So yeah, this is how they move. Sunday consolidation, Monday open, fake move down, they trap, give you a W pattern, move 1 2 3 up, levels up. In this instance it was 2, and then peak formation high, and then we drop, and the day back into consolidation Friday, right? Yeah. Here W pattern also. This was a M pattern, although it wasn't clean, but these were roll tracks. Once they gave me this, I sell, because I know once they close that candle, these were my roll tracks. You can even see it looks like railroad, right? Nice. Here they hit it 3 times. It's okay, guys. You know, sometimes when they hit it once and come back for the second time and you take your trade, they come back for the third time, the trade is still valid, especially if they reject like this. Look at this hammer, right? When they reject, you take the trade, little bit of drawdown. Even if you took the trade here, once they start rejecting here, you took the trade there, you're still fine, because you put your stop loss above the structure, right? Even if you don't put your stop loss on, you will still be fine if you're using proper risk. You let them go up, come back down, you in profit, right? Nice trade. Divergence here, this high there, it's in the same level, but here it's going up in the graph. It shows divergence. 4-hour time frame, even worse, we sell. And look at how many hours they've been here. Every candle here is 4 hours. 4. Yo, that was a long time, right? Look at this nice pattern. They rejected here, came for the neckline, came back up. They reject when they close above the 13. This candle you take, a little bit of drawdown there in profit. They come to scale you, you scale in, you not fear, and then drop. Right, move on to the next. Nice W pattern. Look at this W pattern, guys. First leg neckline on the 200 EMA, and then second leg didn't break the first leg. That's another sign. We were supposed to enter somewhere there when they closed above the 13, but we didn't. We took it here. I guess we were late for the party here, but yeah, you see, that's how we do it. This is the nice clean W pattern. Next, look at this, guys. Look at this move. That's crazy. I think it's the same move as this. That's crazy. And imagine if you went in just when they closed above the 13 day, but you don't cry for this big move like this going up. You don't cry. Imagine that high, the previous high, your first take profit, then you let it ride. That's nice profit, guys. And in this example, I didn't close my trades, both of them. I added another one day. I didn't close because why? I don't know why, but I guess this is why I didn't close. My ancestors were with me to the end this day. But yeah, look at this beautiful move. Nice, beautiful run up. Same thing. Then here we closed one. I think we take a stop loss into some profit to secure profit, and we're good. Here was a M pattern, right? First leg. Look at the bands. This one is beautiful, guys. This, if you see this, guys, you take it with no fear. You take this with no fear. And everything I'm saying here, guys, is for educational purposes only. I'm not telling you what to do with your funds. I'm just saying, if you see this type of a pattern, you're good. Look at this. Leg out, blood in, second leg. Nice clean M pattern. We take it before they even close below the 13. This is our entry, but we already in profit. By the time they close here, that confirms to us that the trade is confirmed. We can now rest easy, right? Beautiful. This was a W, right? First leg out, and then they came for the market baseline second leg, right? I think I showed this, but it's good that I zoomed it in like this, right? Yeah, so next, M pattern. Look at that. Leg outside the band, inside the band. Second leg. First leg outside, second leg inside. First leg, second leg. This is what I tell you. Sometimes they'll come above it, but still here they'll be inside the band. They won't go above that. That's a sign. I took it there when they rejected railroad tracks. These were railroad tracks again. Take the sell before they close below the 13. I'm already in profit when they close below the 13. Look at this drop, and probably they broke that low there. That's how much they drop. All right. I just said it. They were probably gonna break that low, and probably they broke it. Because look at these moves, guys. These are big moves. If you catch this the right way, you're bagging a lot, guys. You're bagging a lot. And if you have any questions, guys, please ask in the comment section below. I answer all the questions. I'm not afraid. I say what I learned. If I don't know something, I'm not afraid to say I don't know. Right? I don't tell people lies about things I don't know. But yeah, you see where I put my take profit, because that's the low I'm targeting. I always target the previous low. Right? But yeah, W pattern here, right? But there's no shark fin in this example, so it wasn't a clean trade. But because we know what they're doing once we see rejection like this. First leg here, second leg. Although this isn't clean, it's so messy. Even here, they're so messy. It's not clean, but you still took the trade. But the invalid one was there when they closed above the 13. You take your trade there. You still would have made good enough profit. Then you go to higher time frames. You look where your previous high is. Then you put your take profit there, right? M pattern, first leg, second leg was above. The drop, even before they go anywhere, I already saw with this candle that they are ready to sell. I take the trade there, but me waiting here was also seen, and I also could have been late to the party, but when I saw it, I took the trade because I know this candle is the one that closed below the 13, so it would have probably sold here. And then that drop, right? Look at how much they dropped. Even they hit the 800 EMA. That's why I always say target the EMAs. If the EMA is at the bottom there, like here, you target your EMA. Probably that was the low of the last big low, the low that day, somewhere there. You target it, and it was smashed. But they will still move down probably. A W pattern. This for me, I see it as a pullback to the 200 EMA, and then you drop counter trend. Right? Yeah. Let's move on. W pattern, but they were still forming it. It only counts once they go above here, and then it will be a clean W pattern. First leg, second leg, but it wasn't clean. There's no shark fin there and anything. Another W pattern with the gap. I think I spoke about this one. Let's move on and look how they moved up. Was it the one with the gap? I'm not sure, but also here, W pattern, first leg with a spike, come back, roll tracks. I take the trade with no fear, and they push into profit. That's how I see. Almost close to the 800 there. Same thing. Okay, here M pattern, TP there. See here in this example, I sold exactly when they closed below the 13. Right, when they closed, I took the sell and then draw down a little bit. They push into profit. They come to scare me. I don't fear. And then they push into profit. Here, my first take profit was here. Once they get here, I cancel this, and then I close half of the trade. I leave some running, and then you go for the next EMA, right? Sorry, double click there. See what I was saying? EMA there, almost close to it, and then I close half, and then I move this to there, and then you go for the 800 EMA. Yeah, some profits there. And this was an M pattern for me. First leg, they reject, give us a neckline. Second leg, right? Although here it looks like they're trapping from the bottom, right? But this structure was telling me that they've been hitting that high for a while. Still same trade. Here it's another M pattern. Stop loss goes above the structure. See, this is the proper way. Stop loss goes above the structure. Okay, it's not proper because I didn't enter below the 13 EMA, but stop loss goes above when you enter, right? Then once you're in profit, you move it to break even or into profit. Hope you understand. There's some of the profits from those trades I've been showing from $8 to 40 something. This is just one trade. Imagine if you do this consistently or constantly, then you can be constant. You can be profitable as a trader. I don't know why that word doesn't want to come out proper, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, first leg outside the band here, they came out. Probably in this example, they came back up the next day. They probably came back up to test it and then go down inside the band, second leg. But because we know the first leg will drop so much because it's a bigger time frame, we took the trade. Next, They were still selling. This is scaling in because I'm seeing how they were behaving on the market baseline, the 50. Right, so same trade. Look at this, guys. You need to understand, the more money you use, the more you're gonna make. Because us, we don't take small money, we take 50 above. That's what Steve says, we take 50 pips and above. Another trade, that one wasn't clean, was zoomed in, but it was a M pattern. First leg outside the band, inside the band. Second leg 50-200 crossed. This was the safety trade, the bounce on the 50, and look at where they are on the 50. How funny, right? This is funny for me. They're on the 50 and here they're on the 50 EMA. What does that tell you? If you don't get it, you don't get it. So I think that's the same trade. Hammer there, or that doji candle there, they drop. We enter just before they even close below. Right, we enter. See here, they close below. This is where we are supposed to take the trade, but we are already in profit for us because we know what we're doing. Look at that move down, right? Because this is why I'm saying, guys, I keep showing you this over and over and over and over again. These are the same setups. These are different days. You can even look on the dates here. You will see it's different dates, guys. I'm not fooling you. I'm showing you what's real. So let's continue. Here, look at the profit made. Still holding. Look at that. I added more positions here. Right, and we're going for the 800 right in this example. Look at this, nice, from $10 all the way to 30, 10, 10. Our take profit wasn't hit. Maybe our first do the closed one and leave that one to hit 20, but usually at 0.02 I let it all the way to 20. That's how I do it. See, as I just said, guys, I love this work. This is beautiful, guys. Look at this. From 10, this is using low risk, right? You're using low risk, although some people might see it as high risk, almost 5 on a $10 account. But when you know what you're doing, it's easier to do this, right? You see, so this is nice. This is where I take my profit, and here I was already holding, above my take profit because it's already 21. It's above my take profit. This is my take profit, $20. I'm out. But yeah, next, imagine I closed. This one was 40. Took the trade. It was going to $50 there. Look at this. I think I closed at 50 there, that one, and I opened these trades, and then got myself $200 US. Here we took a sell because it was an M. First leg outside the band, came back in. Second leg outside the band, but it's in this example that shows you how I enter, right? Sometimes I enter while the candle is green. Look at this. Some people would be buying in this example. I'm selling because I know I can handle the move from here to there, and then they can reject. Even sometimes they can go higher and blow me. It is what it is. I'm willing to lose that money because these are my setup. This has happened over and over right in front of my eyes. So yeah, see there. Here we're in a negative. It happens, guys. This happens, guys. It happens. This happens a lot, right? If you don't follow, like, even look at how much trades I'm running. That's why I say sometimes it's risk. You're taking risks, but it's calculated risk because I know what I'm doing. Even if I close here, I can still take my $10 back all the way to 50 in one trade. I can. See, here they were rejecting, took a sell there. a nice M pattern, right? And this is scaling in because you see the market is coming from a trend and they pull back, so this is scaling in. It's not like a peak or anything, right? There, look at this. I don't even know. This looks like a railroad track. I even took cells on the railroad track. Imagine, probably they were still going up, or even if they were going down and I took the sell, but look at where it is. And my take profit is all the way down there. Probably the previous day's low is somewhere there, or the 800. But yeah, we took a buy here, and this looked like railroad tracks. Looks like they're wanting to come the opposite direction. But I think because of the EMAs, the 50 is above the 200. I see the 200 there a little bit. So the market was in an uptrend. That's why we took a buy. Yeah, here it's a M pattern, right? M pattern. Take profit on the previous low. Sometimes not exactly on that low there, just so I know my take profit gets hit, because sometimes they don't hit that low straight or the EMA straight. But yeah, here we took a W. Probably if we go to the 15-minute time frame, you're gonna see the nice clean W pattern, and the shark fin is there. I can see it on the hour there in the second leg inside the band. It's just that it's not clean. See, you can see it outside the band, inside the band there. First leg, second leg, right? There, our take profit was about to be hit with that same trade, with this trade. Probably the one was hit and we left one running. Look at this nice W there. Right, nice clean W, and we went up. We take the trade, or I take the trade before they closed above, because I know what I'm doing. Look at this, right? Sometimes we do this, as I'm saying, look at that. I was from 40 all the way to 100. And imagine if this, let's say I was at 100 and I made that loss, I was at 40. I can still take 40 to 100 back again, as I said I can. This is showing you that I can. This is where I did it, right? So it's possible, guys, but this don't do, guys. Because once you hear, you don't want to risk your account like this to get here. You can still do it with a 0.02, nice and easy. Because think about it, even just this alone, when you add on the 40, this 20, still a lot, right? Just this alone, and you keep doing it the same process over and over. If you take a loss, then you take a small loss. But when you take profit, you take big profit. Right. Look at this. I closed some of the trade and I left that one running, because now we were at 80 something. Profit is, equity is 100. So once I close this one, we'll be at 106. Yeah, so here was an example of a W pattern. They kept playing here, hit it 3 times, but here you see how they behaving. And then I know in the close be above the 13. Although this for me feels like a first leg, they have to come back for second leg, because this was the low, so they have to come back for second leg and then move. Although this is what they were doing here, because remember, if they trapping here and guys don't fall for it, they can do an extended stop hunt, right? So this will count as an extended stop hunt. A sell here, peak formation there, they drop the close. This candle closed below the 13. Maybe we took it around there. They played around and then we took the trade, drop, come back the next day, stop hunt high, drop again, and we take the sell. This is scaling in, right? That's why I always say I see when we're scaling in, because this is the peak, this is scaling in, peak, scaling in. A peak, you see it like this, it's the high, there's nothing else there at the top or whatever. but scaling in, probably there'll be EMA because they've crossed the 1350 cross. Is a peak lock. It tells us that the peak has been locked, right? This is all for mobile phone users, guys, and I hope you guys are learning. Peak, see, they dropped. That was the scaling in part. Look at where my take profit is. The next EMA, 200 EMA. Alright, I hope you guys are seeing this and learning. You see what I was saying. For even with one trade, guys, almost at 100. You don't, and we were at 43 this time, not 44. So imagine, hey guys, so just use risk, guys. Just use proper risk, because if you use a lot of trades, then they were gonna, if they went the opposite direction, you were gonna be blown out, or almost close to being blown out if I had that 43. Right. So yeah, look at this. Aye, this is beautiful, guys. If you don't learn here, guys, I don't know. I truly don't know. You need a serious cleansing, or you need to come see me. We need to do a one-on-one or whatever. I don't know. But if you don't see this right now and you learn from it, I don't know. If you don't learn from this session alone, these online classes I'm doing, I don't know, guys. I don't know, because this is proper risk management. For $43, you just use one trade. Look at this, almost $100 using proper risk. You don't need to do that crazy thing I showed you with a lot of trades, and this was the trade, going for the 200 EMA. No signs of stopping it. There's no rejection here, right? It's 2:30. They were gonna open the 3 o'clock candle, push it even more further down. Look at here, leg out, leg inside, and we take. You see here, I think this was the same. No, it wasn't, because this is $62 and we had 2 trades running, so this is a different trade. But see, still this is almost, I can say this is using proper risk, because we had $62 and you only use 2 trades, and they're not that much. And look at this, $100 US, because the aim is always to start low and build your account up, right? Here there's the sell, still selling. Look at this, outside the band there, and I said this also again, and then the inside the band, but it's on the market baseline. This is a strong sell, guys. This is a strong sell, strong sell, and now we're going for the 800 EMA. Right, take profit is there, 800. This is the same trade that I showed. This is still the same trade, the one and the 0.02. Almost about to hit my TP there. Look at that. Here we were at 118, took 2 trades, proper risk, beautiful. Look at this, almost 140, just with 2 trades and using proper risk, guys, right? And it's just a mobile phone using only. I didn't take these trades using a computer, I took them using a phone. That's why I'm showing you these things now here, because this is everything I did, right? Here I see we were selling, but you see, like, they overbought, right? They're in the buy zone, right? But I feel they were still in a downtrend. We were still having to complete the move going down, right? Maybe that's why I took the sell. But yeah, oh, that one is still that other one before they got to 140. Here when I still had one running, probably before I added the second trade. Nice M pattern on the 50 EMA, 50-200 crossed, the bounce back to the 200 EMA. First leg, second leg, we take the trade, right? Next, Hey, this is messy, guys. This is too messy. I don't even see what I was seeing here. This is messy. It's messy. Maybe I was on the hour time frame because it's more clean. And look at this. They just missed the TP there. Or maybe they rejected there, went up, and then I put my TP here. Which once they go below again here, and then I'm ready to take. Alright. But yeah, this is a messy graph. I don't like trading messy things like this anymore. Right. Yeah. Although here I see that M pattern there, they dropped neckline, first leg, this dropped neckline, second leg, right, and then outside the band, the second leg, even this, they were just playing. It's not a clean on the TDI, but yeah. Next, I think this was NFP. The first NFP of this year, 2024. I took a sell. The video is in the channel, and they went straight down, and then once they closed and started rejecting, I took a buy, and then we went all the way up with it again, and I bagged. I killed this NFP. See, this is how, when you know where you're going, right? So yeah. Here M pattern, as you can see, was forming on the 200 EMA. First leg outside the band, second leg outside also, but still a trade to take, and they almost dead oversold. They on the high, you know, the blood inside the water. And yeah, so next, this is another one. Let me see. Nice teachings, Nolly. I really enjoyed it. Thanks. No problem, my guy. No problem. This is the whole point. Agiri, you also complained on the group, which, you know, you only using a mobile phone. What. That's how you couldn't see. So I'm showing you that you can see on the mobile phone. You don't need a computer to see, right? Here was a buy limit on the W because the 50-200 crossed there, but seeing what I'm seeing, the first leg out, they were doing an M pattern, but here they were doing a W. They might have done an M there and dropped, but this was a W pattern going high, so that's why. But this was a buy limit, meaning the trade was not activated yet. Maybe I was late to this party or what, and I thought maybe you're gonna do a pullback, get me in before they go up. Right. Yeah, it just shows proper risk, but using 0.01 would have been the ideal risk with the $10, but still does the job. Even 2 did the job, and you know, as I said, 0.01 I take 10 profit. Right. Yeah. Oh, we're done. Okay, yeah. So yeah, guys, I think this is gonna be the end of the lesson. This was the last picture. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. If you like the video, please leave a comment and like on the video. If you want us to do more of these sessions and teachings for beginners and even advanced guys, accounting levels within levels, we can do that. But yeah, guys, for me, I only teach, guys. No paid signals, no paid group. I can only teach you guys, and I have my own book, which is called the Btmm Trader. You can purchase the book for $10, and you'll get a one-on-one mentorship from me. Alright, you can join the Telegram group, and the rest we'll discuss there in the Telegram group. But for me, I only teach, guys. I don't do any paid signals. I don't do anything else. I only teach. Right, please remember that. If somebody comes with my name and says signals, no, it's a scam. I only teach, because I feel like that's where the power is. I cannot give you fish. I want to teach you how to fish. Right, so yeah. So I hope you liked the video. For me, I'm gonna end the stream right here. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everyone and every single one of you guys that subscribe to the channel. We had 200 subscribers, 202 to be exact, and I really appreciate it. Super thankful for that. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from the stream, guys, and that's my being honest. I really hope you learned something. I'm teaching this because people, not all of us have computers, not all of us can be able to do what other people are doing, but you can still see it on your mobile phone, guys. See all of these flashcards I have, all of them, I take these trades on my phone. If I'm trading with the laptop, then I screen record on the laptop, right? But most of the time I just use my mobile phone, right? So yeah, guys, and thank you for the guys that commented on the channel. I really appreciate you asking questions. That helps me even go further because it shows you engaging, and I'm willing to answer more questions. Alright, as I said, I only answer what I know. If I don't know something, I'll tell you straight, hey my guy, I don't know what you're speaking about. And I only do the Btmm, guys. I don't do any other strategies. I don't mix strategies. I only strictly do Btmm. Right, that's why I use the M's and W's, the EMAs and all of that. Yeah, so I need to go, guys, so I'll leave the video here. I know you guys can do it, guys. I believe in you. These are my last words of advice to you guys. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. You can. Once they tell you you can't, that's where you need to push even harder to do it. Nobody can stop you if you believe in yourself. You know, I believe in myself. I started, doing this from nothing, right? And I'm still pushing. So yeah, keep pushing, guys. You'll get there. You're right, you'll get there. But yeah, for me, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'm out.